Obviously, if you do a Form 126 reclaim, it must be for complete calendar months. And if it's less than £100, you can only do it annually. So do make sure you adhere to the rules regarding that. But to make that claim, you can then use the VAT Form 126. So if we run that, it will automatically run for the entire financial year. You can see that it does match my VAT position. So that is a check that you must make, that what Scribe is calculating in terms of the VAT summary matches to what you're then reclaiming. You can go to filter if you need to select date range. Okay, so if you're claiming before the 31st of March, so more than just annually, you would need to put the date range in from the last month end that you did it to the month end that you want to claim for. I would recommend that you try and do it on a regular basis. So if you do want to do it 6 monthly or quarterly, it then makes it easier to work out what's been done previously. But annually is absolutely fine. And if you do to the 31st of March, it does make it a lot easier then to match it up and keep it in line with your year-end accounts. So it'll then pull through the information that you need to then put through to HMRC to reclaim the VAT. If you are missing information, you can go and add that back into your Scribe account. So you should be seeing invoice dates in here, and you should also see your supplier's VAT number as well against this record. So if information is missing, you can go and add that in against the relevant transaction. So if I return to payments, and there we go, that first entry we've got there, the stationery for you, was the one where I didn't seem to have all the information. So if I click into that, I can add in the invoice date that will then pull through accordingly. And I can also click on the pen icon to edit my supplier details and see that I didn't have a VAT number, so I can add that in. So if you add a VAT registration number against a supplier record, any linked transactions will then automatically update with the VAT number. Obviously, the invoice date will only update against the individual transaction entry because it's only relevant against this particular payment. There we go. I think I saved the VAT number, but we need to update that. There we go. So go back and run that again. So once you've got all that information in, then you can then make the claim. You may be useful also to run it just periodically and see if anything's missing. Even if you're not planning to claim more than annually, you might want to run this just every few months just to see if you've got any information missing. Because if you keep it up to date, then once you get to the point of when you are ready to claim, then obviously it's much easier if you've got all that information in there. So once you had a full report, I just needed to add that invoice date against this last one here, I would be able to make the claim. Obviously, if I was at the point where I was at a complete calendar month end, but you do need to do that directly with your Government Gateway ID and login details on the HMRC website. There is no link between Scribe and HMRC for VAT reclaims. It's just relevant for those who are VAT registered using Making Tax Digital, for which you would need the full Scribe account. So to do that, you can now download this report. So if you put it into PDF or Excel, when you go on and log in, then you can upload the report directly to them to make that claim.